Do you think that you know what was the most secure location in New York City 20 years ago that I encountered as a federal agent? Step one, you needed an appointment at least a day in advance. You got a meeting time set up. You showed up in the lobby, presented yourself with your identification to the lobby security staff. They then took a photograph of you after they were satisfied that you were who you said you were. They then put your photograph on a pass that would allow anybody in this office space to know that you were a visitor and who you were with your photograph. If I walked outside the lobby, as soon as sunlight hit that pass, it would instantly turn white, meaning the pass could never be reused. Step two, an armed person came from the office space I wanted to get access to, met me in the lobby. We went through a second vetting of my governmental ID. When they were satisfied, I was escorted to an elevator bank that only had access to the office space that I was going to, card key access. I walked in, the armed personnel used a secondary key to access the floor that we were headed to. We got off on that floor. I was deposited into a small lobby vestibule, and I was surrounded by level 4 glass, which will stop rifle rounds. The person I had a meeting with then came outside that space to meet me. My ID was rechecked. This is the third time my ID is being checked. We had that face to face. When they were satisfied at every ID check level and that I was legitimately who I said I was I then admitted into the office space, into a secure meeting room. And the armed guard stayed in that room. The armed guard escorted me out at the end of that meeting. And I was a federal agent, but it didn't matter who I said I was. Everybody that wanted access to that office space went through the same procedure. And this was 20 years ago. But do you think you know the building I'm talking about that had these security levels 20 years ago? Put it in the comments.